Boom. There we go. Damn. Every morning I wake up is something else. Jesus Christ. Ah, damn. That shit just blew me right there. I don't even want to. I'm not even ready now. It's bad. Man. Mm. All right, let's see what we can do, man. Let's get to it, man. Straight up. Let's see what we can do, man. And that was just weird, 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 weird. Um, move my mic a little bit. Get that sucker down some. All right, bet. Now let me see. Should be rocking and rolling now. Let me do a quick sound check. Down some. All right, bet. All right, man. There we go. Now let me see. Okay, we're looking good now. We are absolutely looking good now. Yo, um, yeah. So yesterday was an okay day in some spots. Um, Adunze really punished my situation there for so. But thank goodness for the straights, man. You know, um, let's see, Let me head over here to tails real quick. Stop that. I'm kind of moving kind of slow. My computer, man. I might be streaming to one too many two sources, maybe. One too many tabs open or something, man. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, my tab's not opening fast enough right now. I don't know what the deal is. I think I was having this problem yesterday. Bars. Either way it go, it is what it is. Yeah. So, okay games last night. Shout out to the Bears, man. I took them I took the spread. I took the money line. We end up pulling through with that one. So we tried to give that game up as many as possible. Bijan, longest rushing receptions was a breeze. I almost lost my damn fantasy week because of that shit, man. But it is what it is. So shout out to these boys for coming through for me, right? Um, I don't know if my chat is even working. It's working. So, okay, yeah. So shout out to them. We got games tomorrow. We got games to no Thursday. Thursday, Thursday, we have a Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals games Thursday. And, hmm. Uh, Looking at the line for this game, I think that their dogs could be barking. We got Tomlin. He's pretty mad about the trade in the division. You know what I'm saying? He addressed that. Tomlin's a he addressed that, and we'll see what's gonna happen. Okay. Uh, at the end of the day, Flacco. They got Flacco in the building, right? Um, we're looking at these tools here for prop finding and stuff like that. A lot of the tools, a lot of sites are not going to be updated until Wednesday, right? But we still know what we're doing. We still know what we can look at and things like that. We know we got enough data and stuff like that that can be stored in our head to know what's going on, right? So, looking at that Pittsburgh Steelers defense, as of right now, they've given up 3 touchdowns to the tight ends, 2 to the wide receiver 3, 2 to the running back 2, and 1 to the wide receiver 1, right? All that shit could change this week. We'll see what's going to happen. On the other side, we're looking at the Cincinnati Bengals defense. They've given up 4 touchdowns to the running back 2, 4 touchdowns to the running back 1, 2 to the tight end, 2 to the wide receiver 3, 2 to the tight end 2. Wide receiver 1 and 2 surprisingly has 1 touchdown apiece. So the running back 2s and backups and shit like that been getting busy. Backup tight end got 2 touchdowns. Backup wide receiver number 3 got 2 touchdowns, and then running back 1 and 2 got 4 touchdowns apiece. And then both of the running backs 1 and 2 have 2 receiving touchdowns, right? Looking at it a different way, we could probably look at it defense versus position. When we're looking at the pass, so we're looking at the passing. We're looking at the passing defense here. Let's see. Pittsburgh. This is per game defense versus the pass. Pittsburgh give up a decent amount of attempts, right? They're in the green on attempts. That's fine. We really like that because one thing we do know about Joe Flacco, he got these 2 shiny receivers on the outside, and that's what he comes to do. He comes to sling it, right? So right off the back, what's going to be in play for Flacco is going to be his passing attempts. Will definitely be in play here. So we take a look at Flacco. We look at his passing attempts. Right now, his line sitting at 36.5. This season, he's over 3 of 5, and like I said, playing with the Browns, just throwing around. Now, his first game here versus Green Bay, first game versus Green Bay, he goes out there and throws it 45 times, right? So right off the back here, where can we get this line at on DraftKings? At what? Minus 36.5, minus 109. That's a place that you can get it at. That might be the best line. I'll take a look over here at because what he gonna do? What else he gonna do? He gonna throw that motherfucker, right? You know that. Win, lose, or draw. We know that is a and could be and should be the play. So it is what it is with that situation. Flipping. Let's see if we can get a better line over here. Might not be better line. I think they might have a problem with this because I never see 365 lines pop up on Prop Finder. So today here, let's see. Passing. Passing attempts over under. 37.5. Wait a minute. So we got a better number on DraftKings overall. Bet365 has it at 37.5 at minus 110. And then DraftKings has it at 36.5 at a minus 109. So that's a whole pass attempt, right? So you definitely probably want to take a look at that. Okay. Um. Hmm. Go over here to sports book. Let me make sure that's accurate. I was going through some fantasy stuff here too. I do fantasy. Don't forget to follow me up there on Tails either, man. Don't forget to do that. Um, let's see. DraftKings. Getting a lot of loading issues lately, man. I wonder is it this PC? It's, this PC is supposed to be able to handle anything I throw at it. It's my second brand new PC within the last 2 weeks. Let me find out, man. Found out I got too many tabs open. Maybe it's this kick. Maybe I might have to take this. Cut the stream from from kick. Hold up, let me see. Yeah, I'll just cut the stream from tick. I don't see. Let me see. Except let me cut the stream from kick. Maybe that might help out things. All right, I cut that stream. All right, let me refresh this. That might be better. That's probably what it was right there. It was that kick stream. Sorry, guys. It was that kick stream. Um, Jesus Christ. Passing props. Passing attempts. Passing attempts over under. What is it doing? Exactly. So that was accurate. 36 and a half passing attempts there. That was accurate. Bet 365 is ahead here. I mean, DraftKings is ahead here. So let me put that over there just to make sure. Right. So I like that 36.5, minus 109. So it is situation. Okay. Right here. So I'll get that over there because I might play that there. Um, passing TDs. Man, I can't talk you off of the passing TDs either. I ain't even gonna stunt. Like I can't. Passing. Let's see, passing TDs. What's this defense? Carson Wentz, Drake May, Sam Darnold. I like it, and I like the passing TDs. The completions, 22.5 completions. Gabriel just gave them 29. Carson Wentz gave them 30. Drake May gave him 28. Sam Darnold gave him 22. So I like Flacco. You know what I'm saying? I have it. I have interest in Flacco here, bro. Straight up in many shapes, forms, or fashion. Whether it's TDs, passing attempts. I like the passing attempts. Completions. I can see. I like the completions. I don't know about the interceptions. He got an interception in 4 of his last 5 games. So versus this team, he could probably hit his interception prop. And that's a parlay piece right now at minus 160 over on MGM. So I could talk you off anything there, bro. Straight up, anything there. For his quarterback props. I don't know why my chat's coming in double, but what's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, my guy? Yeah. So let's see. Gain the insights. All right. So and Green Bay is giving up, like I said, the most passing attempts per game and completions. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. So that's a good spot for passing attempts and completions. I like that. I like Flacco in that sense. Even his 1.5 touchdowns with 2, like I said, with Jamar Chase and those boys out there. Yeah, I like them. I like them. Now, speaking of Jamar Chase and those guys here, let me see. Oh no, I'm tripping. I'm sorry. Hold it. Pittsburgh, right? Pittsburgh. The attempts, and they're down here. How bad is the Bucks defense? They bad. They not good, bro. They defense not that good. So I'm definitely looking at. I looked at that game Monday night. That Monday night game. I looked at that game. I came up with a conclusion that I'm gonna take here. Yeah, I know what you mean, my guy. I came up with the conclusion there. They gave you. I'll fast forward to that game real quick. I'll tell you what I was looking at here, right? And that's like one of the first plays that I like to that I wanted to go with here. So what I was looking at was man, why is this not? What were you looking at, bro? What were you looking at? Because I'm going to show you what I'm looking at. Quite sure you probably weren't looking at what I was looking at, but what were you looking at? And you know these lines going to be moving. It's a Monday night game. We got a double header that Monday night. I didn't look to see who had the best line on this play, but I didn't look to see who had the best line on this play. But when the Lions, I have to look more defense. I have to look more to the Lions defense to check. I just my first look, truth be told. But I was looking at you get it. Of course, I was looking at both teams to score a touchdown in each half, but it's minus 132. I kind of probably wanted to pump my brakes on that. It might be because there's some injuries and stuff going on there. I don't know, right? Baker Mayfield is playing out of his mind, but if I just know, what's up, J Mac? If I know, what's up, J Mac? If I know these boys gonna score, which I really feel like they are, and I know they are, I'm just gonna go with the for right now. I'm gonna take the Detroit Lions to go over 3.5 touchdowns. Right, that's what I'm gonna take for right now. Right, and just instead of the both teams to score a touchdown in each half for right now. I wonder if my stream's shutting it down. Is my stream acting up? Let me see something. Y'all let me know if the stream acting up, man. Straight up. Let me see. Let me go back and check it because I'm looking at my screen right here, and it look like it's acting a little shady. Am I lagging or anything? If y'all know, let me know. Cause I ain't loading up good or none of that. It's a little laggy. It's been cut. Oh, damn. You know what I did too? I updated some things. I updated a few things on NVIDIA and a couple other things. I should have restarted the damn computer. I should have restarted it, man. Hmm. I don't like that at all. I don't got that long to stream. It's not that bad. I bet I ain't got that long to stream anyway. But just coming through. All right. So look, at the end of the day, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Can both of them score a touchdown in each half? Yeah, they can. I do want to get a little bit more information, but when I'm looking at this game, 4 touchdowns up, right? I think they can get 4 touchdowns up. For right now, that's my first play. That's my first play. Just thinking out loud. Yeah, I can see the shit keep going in and out, man. I don't know what the hell. What the hell? I don't like that at all. Something's going wrong. I'm gonna have to something's going wrong. For sure. I gotta have to go configure my settings, man. I don't like this shit. I don't like that. Yeah, you're probably right, bro. You're probably right. probably right. I don't like this at all, right? But it is what it is. So let's go. Fuck it. Uh yeah, so back to where we were. Let's go back. 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 Let me take down a couple of these. Oh, there was my odd shopper yesterday. If you ain't following me, I mean it is what it is. But I did end up getting these plays out here on tails. So, I end up getting these plays out right here. And Bears plus 5.5. Bears money line, Rome TD, and Daniels TD. So I would really like to hit one of those, but still end up profiting, hit the Bears money line plus 200 there. And then also both teams to score a touchdown in each half at plus 145. So three of six right there, but two nice plus money plays at plus 145. But I still didn't end up on the right end of the stick because I had to. I took a hit on some nice bankroll builders. Yeah, I did. So, but going back over here for this, anything can happen here. This defense for man, stuttering get on my nerves sometimes. This defense for the Bengals, I can start with the tight end, right? So let's see. How about in total? Carolina, Cincinnati, right? So Cincinnati, they best about green all the way across the board when it comes to tight ends, okay? Targets, they're in the green. Receptions, they're in the green. Yards, they're in the green. Yards per catch, they're in the green. Targets, red zone targets, they're in the green. And touchdowns, they're in the green, right? So, and we have a few tight ends to pick from here, okay? When we're looking at, pretty much probably so, yeah. But it should be a game. The dogs are still barking here, though, right? You got the dogs are still barking here. This is a game that Cincinnati can probably sneak out. Probably they can sneak this one out. So we were talking about the tight ends. You got Jonnu Smith. You got Pat Freiermuth, right? So Jonnu Smith, routes run 65. Pat Freiermuth 55. Jonnu's got a touchdown, 16 targets on 14 receptions. Very efficient for both of these tight ends. 14 receptions on 16 targets for Jonnu, 7 receptions on 10 targets for Pat Freiermuth. Red zone targets, both of these guys have 1 apiece. And then Jonnu Smith has the touchdown. Okay, so one of these tight ends should be able to get in there for the. Should have a decent game. Have the ability to have a decent game. I can look at Pat Freiermuth. I can look at Jonnu. It could be either one of them, man. Straight up, it could be either one of them, and because they have a couple of them, and Rodgers has. You can see they're in the green here. They're in the green here. Snoop, what up? Shit, I'm all good. Yeah. Hey, where you at? You still over there? Okay. Let me hit you back in about 30, 40 minutes. Yeah, I'm finna hit you. All right. So, uh, tight ends. So we don't have any numbers out for except the tight end. They're going to try to run it. They're going to have to run it, right? And you got guys like Jalen Warren who could be dangerous in the passing game. And the other running back who, he's pretty good too. I forget his name. But let me see. John Smith, they don't have any lines out for him either. So far for the tight ends, I don't see any lines out for these guys. Let me see. Let me really, really make sure. Receiving. Nothing. Okay. Prize picks, receptions. Higgins. Darnell Russell. There go John Smith right there. John Smith, but they don't have Frymouth up there. John Smith at 3.5 as a demon right now on prize picks. So is it in play? Yeah. Am I going there? I don't know, man, because they got two tight ends. I don't like how this is loaded up like this. I'm going to end up having to cut this short, right? So I'm going to end up having to cut this short. I'm going to have to go back and just look. And then maybe I might just come back on and come back on tomorrow. I might just come back on tomorrow. But quick, my thoughts on this game. We just talk about this game right now, and I'll do a brief, right? I need to look more into it, but what I will tell you is when I'm looking at these wide receivers and stuff like that, we do have some lines out on these wide receivers. Jamar Chase, he's coming off a 10-target game last week, okay? Yep. He's coming off a 12 targets. He got 10 receptions on 12 targets, right? His line is sitting at 6.5. I like it. I don't care who he's playing against, right? 6.5 minus 118 right now. You could also get that on Prize Picks. If you like that, I suggest you go ahead and get it right now. But both of these guys can get there, right? I don't mind you taking these straight, both of them, Higgins and Chase. Remember, concentrated offenses. We like concentrated offenses. He's going there. If he's not going this side, he's going to the other side, bro. Straight up. Higgins last week he ended up hitting his number. He had 5 receptions versus Green Bay. So yeah, I like Higgins' receptions as well, right? We got somebody like Flacco back there that's gonna sling it, okay? DK Metcalf is DK Metcalf. Is he in play for these receptions? Of course he's in play for his receptions, right? And as of right now, the tight ends, both tight ends for the Steelers, they in play, okay? Just remember that. They in play. Now, and then I didn't even look at, of course, when we looking at the, let's see, passing touchdowns, if you don't know who's going to score, so Flacco, his passing touchdowns are in play at 1.5. Aaron Rodgers, his passing touchdowns probably a parlay piece, but you can get a 2.5 here on Prize Picks at a 2.5 at a Demon. Both of these teams, I couldn't talk you off of it. I think both of them should be able to score in each half. You can look at that number right there. Both of them can score in each half. That takes the pressure off of trying to figure out who's going to score. So both of these teams could probably, hit the score and touchdown in each half. Ooh, 1 touchdown in each half for both teams at plus 225. I really like that. I really like that value that you're going to get at plus 225. Last 4 weeks, I think I'm 3-4 with this play, or maybe 2-3 with this play. I didn't pull the trigger last night on the Buffalo Bills game. I should have pulled the trigger. I don't know why I didn't, or I should have hit the touchdown bands. I mean, not bands, but But let me see. Let me see what they got here. Touchdown totals is what I'm looking for. Team touchdown totals. Total touchdowns. Steelers 2.5. 1.5 touchdowns for the Cincinnati Bengals. That's a parlay piece. If you want to put that with, that's a parlay piece if you like it. 2.5 touchdowns for the Pittsburgh Steelers at 2.5 at minus 128. It's still an okay number right now. Let me check. Let me check 365 and see what type of number they have for team touchdowns here. Steelers over 2.5 touchdowns, minus 135. Parlay piece for the Bengals right here, minus 180. Okay. The good thing about this one here, on FanDuel, you can't put them in same game parlays. Over here and on 365, they let you put these in same game parlays. Okay, the team touchdowns. So I like that aspect of it, right? You can probably get, I don't mind putting the 2.5 and the 1.5 together. I don't. And they also give you the option to go under as well. So that's another, you need to know what these books will let you do, okay? Who do I have winning each game? What you mean? Each game? This game, I'm not betting this game. But if I was betting this game, it would be, truth be told, me personally, same thing with the Bears last night. I took the 5.5, cashed that. I took the Bears money line, cashed that. With this one here, give me the 5, and I would take the 5.5, and I would take the money line, right? No, I would take the 5.5. And knowing me, I would take the money line and at plus 210, and hopefully both of them hit. Total, I haven't figured out anything for the total, but that's just right now. Those are my leans. If I'm betting a side in this game, it would be Cincinnati or nothing. I do believe in Joe Flacco, okay? I do. Let me see something here. I'm going to come back tomorrow, okay? I might even delete this. I ain't going to lie. But I'm going to come back. I'm going to leave it up. Because I wanted to touch on more games today. And I'll tell you what, I wanted to touch on more games today, bro. Straight up. But I like this. I like this game. I like this game for some reason. I do. Now, yeah. You think that can work? Might work. It might work. All right, so look. Those team touchdowns that I showed you, you can alter those touchdowns like on 365 and stuff like that. And you can go down the line and do you a parlay or something like that. You know what I'm saying? With the rest of these teams. So I will come back tomorrow. I will come back tomorrow with this situation, right? I just don't like the way my stream is going right now. But I gave you guys my. I'm coming right back and give you guys my not my final. I'm gonna give you these thoughts one more time on this Pittsburgh game. But the Rams game, 8:30 in the morning, Sunday. Puka Nacua might not be playing, right? So that's something. Keep an eye out on Tutu Atwell. He should be back. Then Whittington is another guy that Stafford has no problem with peppering. Okay, I need to. There's one thing about this Jacksonville team that I'm struggling with. They're not going downfield. Okay, they're not going downfield. They're not going downfield. That's something you want to keep in mind. We'll touch back on that tomorrow. I bet. I'm finna head out too. You can catch this last few minutes. You can catch this last few minutes when because I'm getting ready to go. You said his Focays. Damn, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that and mix it with some plays for tomorrow. So shout out to Mackie. Appreciate that, Mackie. I'm going through the rundown because my stream ain't acting. Oh, it's starting to act good. It's starting to be good now, my stream. Either way it go, we're going to come right back and touch on this, man. My stream was acting bad. Now it says excellent, but I'm getting ready to head out. I had some bad technical difficulties today. It just fucked my mental. So, you know what I'm saying? Keep an eye out on Puka Nacua. If we get any lines, because look, we got some lines on Prize Picks, like passing touchdowns for a couple people, and we got some receiving yards here. We got a decent amount of receiving yards out right now. It's good to take advantage of these lines, even if they're all the way out to Monday. I don't give a fuck. It's good to get, we got some reception lines out only for tomorrow's game, but, there's some lines that are out, and I'll be looking at them right now, right, today, and while I'm at work and all types of shit. So, back to where we were. Philly and Minnesota. Don't know how I feel about this one, but I'm definitely looking at Justin Jefferson is on my radar in this situation. Kansas City Chiefs, Las Vegas Raiders. Historically, they've played them guys pretty good, but I just can't. I can't with the Vegas right now. Don't want anything to do with this spread. But it's something, right? Rashee Rice, I'll be interested to see what Rashee Rice numbers is going to look like. Keep an eye out for, I forget the backup tight end, Mayer. He's one of, I like him. If his receptions is a decent enough number, he might be somebody that you probably want to look at. My New Orleans Saints and my Chicago Bears. I need to look at this one a little bit more. Chicago Bears -250 favorites. I love the Bears. That's my team. But right now, I still need to look at it, right? And I thought I was going to be able to get to look at it today, but I couldn't. Miami Dolphins, right? Cleveland Browns. Junkins. I'm going to love Junkins in this spot. I know that I'm going to love Junkins in this spot. So I'll be looking for Junkins in this spot. Right. So and then you got the tight ends. You got Jerry Jeudy. You got you got the tight ends out there, Fannin and Njoku. We'll get to that. In a later date. But I'm definitely Junkins. I'll be looking for some of his lines. I think we got some Junkins lines out on Prize Picks. Rush yards. Kyron Williams, Breece Hall, Ashton Genty, Justin Fields, Alvin Kamara, Saquon. We got a decent amount of lines out. So, we could definitely start keying in on some of these lines. Junkins right there, 77.5. He's right there, right? We still got a decent amount of yards out here, props out here for these running backs. So, taking advantage of, what these pick'em sites are giving us right now. So that's major key. And then you can wait on some lines because sometimes the books lines come out a little bit lower than these. Sometimes they come out higher. But if you want action now, or if that's the only books you can play, then it is what it is. Carolina Panthers, New York Jets. I need to see some home road splits for these Carolina Panthers. I need to see how they perform on the home, and I need to see how they perform on the road before I can make any assessment. I do. Justin Fields should be in play for his rushing yards. I don't know what that was. That 8:30 in the morning overseas game, shit like that. I don't know what that was, man, straight up. So Panthers coming off a pretty decent game. We'll see. Tennessee and New England Patriots. It's definitely going to be the Patriots or nothing for me. I'm interested in the 7, but I'm definitely going to take a look and see what's going to happen here. I need to look a little bit more further into this game to see what props I'm going to, attack. Just had to cut this one short. I ain't going to lie. Both teams are scoring each half. I like that prop here in this game. 8.5. I expect sparks to fly. I didn't have the time to go through this slate, because, like I said, I was having tough technical difficulties. But this will be one of the games that I would have very very much have some interest in. Pittman sold me last week. That was crazy work. We'll see what's going to happen. Keenan Allen, he's been a monster in the 4.5 receptions area, so that's something that we could probably take a look at. But I need to look at this game furthermore. I will tell you that I do like both of these teams to score in each half. You should probably get that for about maybe minus one something, maybe a plus 100. We'll see. I don't know, man. I think this could be a bounce back spot for Denver here. This could be a bounce back, overall bounce back spot after that weird game that they played in overseas. I mean, in wherever in the other country, wherever they were. I forget where those games are at, but I think Denver come out and play better than they played last time. I think Denver comes out and get this game. You get that 7 right now if you want to. Washington Commanders, Dallas Cowboys. Just like I was saying last night, I just did not see. Now, both teams fucked up last night. The Bears and the Commanders, right? I think the Bears could have capitalized way more with what they had. And if both teams capitalized off their mistakes, just saying they did capitalize off their mistakes last night, I think the Bears would have still crushed them, right? Fast forward, I think Lamb's coming back. Division game on top of that, right? 54.5, bro. Both teams to score a touchdown is in play here in each half. Division game, 54.5. Washington can give up explosive plays, right? It'll be Dallas or nothing for me in this spot. Green Bay, Arizona. I think Brissett might go again. And we might see Kyler Murray out. We might see Marvin Harrison out, or we got to wait on his status to see what's going on. More than likely, this can be a Green Bay spot. Look for Josh Jacobs. It's going to be juiced up. So you can look for him, a touchdown or two, or to shake some of that juice off his touchdown in the win, some shit like that. First half touchdown, some stuff like that. If he gets a touchdown early, bet him back, shit like that. Bet him for 2. Atlanta Falcons, San Francisco 49ers. I don't know how this game is going to play out for me. I don't. I need to take a little bit more look into the San Francisco. I don't know. I need to take a little bit a deeper dive into this one here. I think we're going to get just a tad bit inflated numbers for McCaffrey, but on account of this Atlanta Falcons defense, how they've been playing, or maybe not. Tampa Bay, Detroit Lions. Give me the over 3.5 touchdowns for Detroit Lions. I do think that both teams are in play for a touchdown in each half, but I'm going to pump my brakes this week, right? I need to look at this Detroit defense. I said they were supposed to be a candidate to come out of the NFC. I need to take a look at this defense. And then for the teams to score on each half, I need to see what this offense is going to look like and who's going to be playing. Ibuka got hurt. And fucking both of them motherfuckers were standing on the sideline. Evans and Godwin, right, last week. So I need to see who's going to be playing. Bucky is hurt, right? So what I will tell you, if you see, I don't know who's going to be playing. I know White's going to be playing. If you can catch White's receptions, they're probably going to come out at a high 3.5. Then that's something that you could look at. But I don't want to run into that bad I need to know who's going to be playing. I don't want to run into that bad Baker Mayfield game. I don't, right? So with my thoughts here is just wait. I'm banking on Detroit offense right now. So Detroit, give me over 3.5 touchdowns, and we're gonna see what that thing do, right? Because if Tampa Bay, man, if they just don't got it, they're gonna get their ass beat probably. Because I know their defense ain't all that, right? Houston, Texas. I mean, versus this offense, Detroit's offense is pretty much a well-oiled machine right now. I just need to look a little bit more into that, and then you guys can too, right? Come back here tomorrow, and then we'll chop it up. We'll finish chopping this shit up. Excuse me. Houston, Texas, Seattle Seahawks. Both of these teams been playing some pretty good defense. We got a 40.5 total. Excuse me. Got a 40.5 total here. Offensively, I like Seattle Seahawks a little bit more offensively. I need to look into Cooper Kupp a little more, a little bit more, right? I do. That's one thing I did not do, and I want to do, right? I want to look into it. Let me take one quick look real quick before I get out of here. Okay, route is participation is up there. Routes run, he's right there. Targets, 21 receptions on 29 targets. First read, he's the second guy. Jackson Smith from Jigma is insane with 42. Yeah, okay, 42%. Cooper Kupp, 3 targets versus Jacksonville, 9 targets, 5 targets. Okay. He got a receiving line on Prize Picks of 40. All right. I need to see what this dude. Okay. I need to see a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how they think they're going to contain Jackson Smith Jigma, but that can open up things for somebody like Cooper Kupp and maybe a Horton or something like that. We'll see, right? Horton, he's got 3 touchdowns. Banter, he's got 4 touchdowns, okay? So, Jackson Smith and Jigma can open up things for these guys. We'll see what's going to happen. Rewind it back. I'm still not all the way sold on this Houston, Texas offense. The books aren't either. We got a 40.5 total. That's pretty low. Who do I think could win a grind out game? Seattle. I get them to lean in the running game with they got a little bit of defense there. They got 2 running backs. Right now, Seattle or nothing for me, and I would probably have to take that 3.5. We'll see what's going to happen. Until Houston offense show me just on a consistent. They did a little something lately. I had to go back and see who they played, but right now it's probably still going to be Seattle for me. Okay? Remember, tomorrow, I'm telling you this right now. All things Flacco are in play for me. All right? Not tomorrow. We're going to go back over this, but, for the people, because you never know, I might delete this, who knows. But all things Flacco are in play for me. I ain't going to lie. I'm not the yards. Touchdowns, I like the touchdowns. Passing attempts, I like the passing attempts. Completions, 22.5, I can't talk you off of the completions. I have interest there. Interceptions, I'm not betting that, but you can get it for a parlay piece if you want to. Both receivers. I'm going to take both receivers over receptions. One of them going to get there, right? I'm betting them both straight. If not, both of them going to get that, right? Right now, you get Jamar Chase, his receptions, 6.5, minus 118. You'll get T. Higgins receptions, 4.5. Plus 120 on FanDuel. Something's going to have to shake, right? I'm taking both of them. Under Flacco, both of them he had 5 receptions last week versus the Green Bay Packers, and Chase had 10 receptions on 12 targets last week, right? He's going left, he's going right. Flacco, known for slinging the ball, slinging the rock. And then last but not least, we know DK Metcalf is in play, right? The thing for us, the thing for me, whatever the case may be, we need to find out which one of these tight ends you think you're going to, be that guy, right? I mean, a Freiermuth, pseudo number 1, however you want to look at it. But this defense has given up Kraft a touchdown, Wright, Laporta, Hockenson, Oliver. They've been giving up touchdowns, right? They've been giving up touchdowns to the tight end. You can see they pretty green right here. They pretty green. And you look at the overall coverage map or whatever case may be here, but 4 touchdowns to the running back 2, 4 to the running back 1, 2 tight end to the tight end 1, 2 to the wide receiver 3, 2 to the tight end number 2. So, it could be both of them. Jonnu and Freiermuth can get one. It's just who's it going to be. We're looking at the routes runs here. Routes ran. Jonnu Smith, 65 routes ran with a touchdown. Pretty efficient. 14 receptions on 16 targets. Freiermuth, 55 routes ran and 10 targets, 7 receptions. Both of these guys been pretty efficient. It is what it is, right? It doesn't mean it's going to pan out like that, for sure. There's a couple more plays we could talk about from this game tomorrow, right? But I had technical difficulties. We still win an hour, and it is what it is, man. Take what you like, leave what you don't. My stream should be a little bit better tomorrow.